welcome to Book Buzz, brought to you by the Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and we're here to bring you everything that you need to know that's happening in the Youth Services Department to you. And I just want to say, I hear this voice beside me that I haven't heard for 3 months. I have done nothing for 3 months, except for 1 month. We had Miss Patty here. She was subbing. And then the other 2 months, it was me talking to myself. You know, so you're up here.
Which you do often anyways.
I know, but it's not it's not nearly as fun when you're being filmed. And then I was saying earlier, and then the one time we were filming, and I had like this coughing spell, and I'm here all by myself. And you know how we'll give a hint to everybody. You know, we'll just film, and we don't, have them stop and edit and everything. What you see is what you get.
Yes.
You know, we just do our thing, which is even when we have coughing spells. So I'm here and I'm choking. I had no water. And then at the end, I'm like, okay, we don't usually edit, but maybe you could get some of the coughing out of the thing. It was, so then ever since I've been bringing water just in case. But anyway, it was just not the same.
Well, I'm glad to hear I was missed.
Yeah, you were. Congratulations. You were gone because you had
I had a baby. I had my little girl Emma in the beginning of June, and now I am back to the library, back to Book Buzz, and Emma was at the library today for her first book baby class.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, so that was fun. So we're getting to experience all of those wonderful things.
Yeah, now she's a legit little library patron.
Yes.
That we love. Did you get her a library card yet?
No, but she was involved in the summer reading program.
Oh, this is true. She was involved in the summer reading.
And she is registered for 1,000 books before kindergarten, and she has a couple hundred books already logged in for that.
Okay.
So using the Beanstack app, of course.
Of course. So I would say then she is a good patron.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes.
All right. You raised them well. And I know you did the same for Lucas. So, well, welcome back.
Thank you, Miss Linda.
I'm so glad you're here. I'm not talking to myself anymore, nor will I have a coughing fit.
Meanwhile, she talks to herself at the library all the time, and half the time I think she's talking to me in the answer, and then she tells me that she's not talking to me. So I don't really know what the problem is.
Or we talk to ourselves thinking we're talking to each other.
We're not there.
We're not even in the room.
What happened today?
I'm like, where were you?
I went to put something in my bag, and I thought you were still sitting there, so I continued talking to you, and then here you had left, and I was talking to your desk.
Yes, you were.
Which I've done multiple times.
I did that too. I think that was yesterday. And should I say where you were?
Moving on.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, moving on. So welcome back. It's so good. Now I feel good. We are whole. We are complete. Back to Book Buzz. And we should show off our shirts.
Moving on to
What's
our
it
fall.
say? Frankly, I love reading, and it has our Peters Township on there. So we're our fall shirt, getting ready for October.
Yep.
Oh, there was a big gulp with that one. All right. So
moving on to new season.
Yeah, speaking of.
We are busy.
We are. We have, oh my gosh, the fall programs brochure. It is absolutely, this is just one side.
Small font.
Small font of tabloid size paper. When you have to click to both sides.
That's all the wonderful things we've done.
This is just fall.
Mm-hmm.
And things still pop up.
Yeah, there's things on there that we're going to talk about that are not that
aren't even on here.
Aren't there.
Yeah. So first of all, I would grab one of these. I would also get on our newsletter, right?
Yes, the emails.
Yep, get the emails. And get on our website and look through there. There's a lot of ways to find out about the programs. Of course, and rewatch Book Buzz like as many times as you need to.
Yes. Pause, take notes.
Pause, yep, take notes, rewatch. When you wake up at 3 in the morning, I'm sure we're on. Just take
we stream, so you can watch us anytime you would like.
Oh, that's true. Mm-hmm. Wow. You think
Book Buzz on demand.
Book Buzz on demand. Wonder if it's international yet. Are we international yet?
We would be if it's streaming.
Okay. So somebody somewhere in Europe
can Google Book Buzz Peters Township Public Library, and they'll be able to find us.
Wow. We're international celebs.
I bet you most of our viewers are international viewers.
Probably. Oh, that's why the numbers are so small. All right. So, yes. So this is everything that's going on. And what I want to mention, too, is every single program that we have in here, and that we're doing in our department, you register for online. We say that again and again and again. Every single program, even the ones that we used to have you come in and register for, like the Pause for Reading or some special kind of things, everything is online. So I know people are still calling, kind of getting used to that, and that's okay, because we are going to tell you everything is online that you can register. So, and online and filling all the time.
Yes.
The thing with our weekly programs that are back, Yahoo!
First time since January 2020.
Yep, since the world changed, we are back with like our favorites. I brought a prop.
Oh, your bells.
My bells, my Tiny Toon bells.
Clap your hands and ring your bells.
Say my name for you. Okay, so Tiny Toons and Mother Goose and Toddler Tales.
Preschool story time.
Yeah, book babies. All of our
back on a weekly basis.
Our popular programs on a weekly basis, and they will scroll through at the end of this program of the days and the times. And what did I say before? You register online.
ptlibrary.org/events.
Yes, and you know what? Each week will be up 2 weeks in advance. So right now, you'll be able to register for a program coming up in 2 weeks.
Right.
So get on it.
Yep. And like Linda said, the best thing to do really is to get on to our e-newsletter, because that goes out on a weekly basis, and then there's direct, you just can click right from that email to sign up. So you don't have to worry about even, going through our website too much. Like, it just says, oh, there's book babies. Click, and it takes you right there to sign up, and it will tell you, how many spots are available and whatever. And then we will email you a little reminder. For now, I don't know if we'll always email reminders, because eventually we hope people will remember to come. But then if you don't be discouraged if you get on the wait list, because things do open up.
Happened today.
Yep.
It just happens. Stuff happens, and we're in this season of who knows
Stuff.
We're in this season. We are in this season of stuff. So that could change.
Stuffy noses and stuff.
Funks. Oh, yeah.
All right. Perfect. So moving on. So starting, we have our Teen Choice Book Club, which we always include a pizza lunch with that, which I cracked up because apparently when I was out, Beth made them pizza and burnt it, and they told me, we felt really bad. We tried to eat it.
We tried.
But I don't make pizza. I buy pizza.
Yeah,
so,
no.
This month, kicking off beginning of the month, October 1st, we're going to be discussing The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. There is a sequel to this book, so if you like this one, you'll be able to read the sequel. Very different from books we've read we were on this murder mystery kick for some reason for a while. We just read Julie Devious.
I don't know. Yeah.
This one is more fantasy. It takes place in the land of fairy, and these two girls, these twins, are mortals that somehow got dragged into the fairy world, and now they're trying to figure out if they want to stay there or what. So it's definitely more of a fantasy-based book, but the kids they requested it. So that's what we're going to be talking about on the 1st at 12:30. And we're really excited on the 4th with our, Miss Beth has established a pretty well attended writing group.
I'll say.
Yeah, she's got a really great following of committed young writers, and she has partnered with an author that she knows, Lorelei Severin, who writes middle grade and tends to write more little thrillers or spooky stories appropriate for that age group. And so she is going to take time out of her day to Zoom with the writers group and talk specifically to them about creating their own spooky stories. So tying it in with the Halloween theme.
That is so cool.
So the kids will have a chance to purchase an autographed book from her. They'll get to ask her lots of questions about her writing process. So that will be on the 4th for tweens. They meet from 4 to 5, and our teens meet at 6:30 to 7:30.
That's so cool.
It's a special spooky stories workshop that goes along with their regularly scheduled writing group.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is so fun.
Yeah.
That is. What a nice twist to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and you're right. That's the age group. Love that spooky stuff. I don't know how I feel about, I kind of like spooky stories a little bit. I don't read a lot of them. I'm trying to think of, what was the spookiest last one that
Sometimes
I read.
I feel like a lot of adults, their popular genre is more like a psychological thriller, which I think are scarier because they're more
That's true.
things that could actually happen.
That's true.
Like Gone Girl was like, whoa.
That's true.
Freaked me out.
Yeah,
for a
you're
while.
right. More psychological. I don't know why I'm thinking scary. It's making me think.
Like Stephen King. And
Yeah, he scares me.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I'll stick with Goosebumps.
All right.
That's more my level.
I can do. You know what? I can do Goosebumps.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna have so much fun this fall, and one of the things, and I can't believe we're talking about all of our events of October, and this episode is only the first half of October, is the pumpkin decorating contest, and it's a pumpkin book decorating contest. So, does anybody here know what this one is from? Go ahead.
I know. I didn't know if you were waiting for your audience
No.
participants.
Okay.
That's Mudge from Henry and
Henry and Mudge.
Yes.
And somebody, I don't know who. Do we know who made this?
We inherited that from Mrs. Olenek. So one of
Okay.
her former students maybe
Yeah.
made it. We'll go
Yeah.
with that. If you are the creator, please let us know. We'd love to give you credit for this beautiful pumpkin that we bring out every year as our display.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
yeah, and this one, I mean, I know that we are giving away real pumpkins to make these, but I love that this is an artificial,
because we use it every year.
Yeah, and we can reuse. Otherwise, it would be really rotten by now, right?
Right.
Okay, so this is Mudge. So this is an example of putting your favorite book onto a pumpkin. When we did this, was it last
year's the
year?
first time.
That they were so creative.
Oh, I loved it. That's why we're doing it every year.
They were
It was so much
so
fun.
creative.
We had Pete the Cat, we had Narwhal and Jelly,
Yeah.
we had Elephant and Piggy.
I was like, how did they come up
the
with
Grinch
this?
and Max.
Yeah. All with the pumpkin.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no
just-
carving.
No.
Like they painted them or decorated
No,
them.
it's no carving at all. You're just decorating it. Incredible. So, okay, the details. Beginning on October 6th through October 10th, you're going to be able to pick up a pumpkin. Now, this is restricted to the first 24 that register.
Yeah, but I think our pumpkins have actually been claimed.
Are we already at 24?
We might be, yeah.
Okay, so there was already, well, just in case you can check.
Right.
The first 24 receive a free pumpkin to get you started, and then the decorated pumpkins themselves are due back to the library by 10/24, so by October 24th, and then the winners are announced on October 27th, and the judges are us.
Or did we have people
Or we
vote?
do the public too.
I feel like we had the public come in and vote last
Okay.
year.
But
have to
we're
figure out how
included with
gonna-
the
but we're
public, right?
Yeah. But so even if you do not get on there to get a free pumpkin, we have no limit on how many people can participate.
Yeah.
So like if you don't get a free pumpkin from us, you can go anywhere that sells a pumpkin or pick one from your backyard if you
Yeah.
happen to have a pumpkin patch, and bring it in, because we do at the end of the competition, we will want you to come pick those pumpkins up so that way you can put them out at your house for Halloween.
That's why I recommend, again.
Yeah, you're
I know
welcome
you're
to-
giving them. They
yeah.
don't have to be real.
Right, you can. Yeah, that's true. That's a really good idea. You can always buy an artificial pumpkin,
Make it and keep it.
make it and keep it, and then it can be out every year. That's now that you say that, maybe that's what we do.
Maybe
at our
try
house.
that again. Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas made Piggy from Elephant Piggy last
I
year.
remember that.
Yeah, it was
That's
cute.
right. That was really cute. Of course, because it was pink and
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, Mom.
But so I'll have to think what we're going to do this year. But anyways, yeah. So and it's all ages. Everybody can
it's so
participate.
fun. Yep.
And
Any
then,
book.
Then we'll come in and everybody will get a chance to vote. And we'll probably have maybe like whenever our programs are that week, we'll have all those people vote.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
prizes, because what's a good
Duh.
competition without some good prizes?
Yeah.
So,
We are all about the prizes.
Yeah.
We love giving things away.
So, perfect. All right, so that's what we're doing for the pumpkins.
Yep.
We are doing a Galaxy glow-in-the-dark painting. I wanted to bring a sample, but they weren't quite ready yet. So we're doing a lot of space-related crafts, both for teens, tweens, and adults coming up in October to tie in
I don't know if I sent Kelsey one of these, but you want to get, these are all on the front page of our website, a whole list of what Shannon's talking about.
Right, and they tie into our
Novel November.
Oh wait, yes. So we have author Andy Weir coming next month in November. He'll be actually presented here at the high school for his book talk. He is the author of Project Hail Mary and The Martian, which was made into a movie with Matt Damon.
Yep.
So he is a, if you will, science fiction author.
Yeah.
And so, which all his books take place in outer space, but they're science fiction, but they're realistic. Like what he writes about is things that can happen, as opposed to necessarily like aliens.
Yeah, a little far-fetched kind of, yeah.
So we're doing a lot of stuff to kind of get people excited about that. So we have a Galaxy Glow in the Dark painting for our tween and teen made. And so the dates are incorrect on here because remember Beth and I just talked about this. So this one's going to be on the 25th of October.
Okay.
So at 4 o'clock and then again at 6:30. So the date, yes. So the date's right there. So there you go. October 25th is when it's going to be. So our Galaxy Glow in the Dark painting.
Okay. That'll be fun. All kinds of fun things. And I just want a little side comment about Novel November, which is November 4th, right?
Yeah.
A Thursday night at the high school in the beautiful new auditorium, state of the art, love doing things there. If you have not already gotten your tickets, get on it and get them. I think I heard that the VIP, thank you, I couldn't think of the word. The VIP tickets are either low or just about gone.
Yeah.
You know, that's the one where you pay a little bit more for the ticket, but you get to meet the author, you get a book, you can get it autographed. So there may, and have a little pre-program gathering, which is really cool. And otherwise, you know, I think I was looking at the thing today. It was only a little over an hour presentation from Andy Weir, and I think that you should go. You know, get on there and get the tickets, even for the kids that like like sci-fi stuff like this.
Well, the book club here at the high school is reading his book, and they're all going to go.
Okay, so the cool. Student tickets are, I don't know, $5, something really cheap. Be really cool. Okay, so moving on. My Wild Kratts. Well, I brought a Wild Kratts book, The Wild Animal Babies. We brought back Wild Kratts. We were doing it this summer once a month, and we call it Wild Kratt Wednesdays. It's not a total reoccurring
it's a monthly program
event, but yeah, it's a month. Yeah, I guess we brought it back monthly. So I brought a book as an example. We're doing it once a month, and for October, it is going to be Wednesday, October 12th. It's at noon. You bring a lunch. You get to have an indoor picnic and relax. You get information and handouts regarding the theme that month, whichever, whatever we're going to be going through. And it's just, kids love it. And you know what? It fills up, and there's a waiting list usually. But you already mentioned earlier, if there's a waiting list, don't be afraid to put your name on the waiting list, because people do cancel for whatever reasons, and you get bumped up and you're in. So, and sometimes, depending on what's going on, sometimes a waiting list people can get in. It depends on what the program is and what's involved. So that's, I'm just saying sometimes. So Wild Kratt Wednesdays, it can happen. I always say it can happen, never know. Okay, in the last book I want to talk about, or the last program for right now, the October Tween Book Club is Among the Hidden by Margaret Peterson Haddix. And let me tell you why I chose this one. First of all, I thought it's kind of a cool one for October, of like what ifs. Another one of those like dystopian, what if, our world was really like this? And it's about, what if our world, there was a government that you were only allowed to have 2 children. And I don't know if China still does that or not, but China was always well known for limiting the population to, you're supposed to have 2 children. And anyway, that's what this is about. So what happens if you are the 3rd child, you know, and that's what this book is about. And the nice thing about it is if you end up liking it, and they call these children the shadow children because they have to hide because things that aren't good happen to them, you know, either to get rid of that extra child or your family, the government starts depriving you of different benefits and things because you aren't obeying the rules. Again, the nice thing about this is it's a very fast read and a great series.
Yeah.
If you like this one, yeah, because you want to go through and find out what happened. Who wins? Who wins?
I've never read that one, but I know it goes out a lot.
It's so interesting. So anyway, that is the Tween Book Club. So now we can really talk about books. What do you think?
Sure. So in honor of the Halloween, I decided to bring some spooky-ish books, or just, I don't know, some different. This one's written by Serena Valentino, and she tends to write books that are twists of Disney stories. And this one is related, I believe, to the Headless Horseman. I originally thought it was going to be, when I read or saw maybe just the cover art, for some reason I was thinking they were going to do Nightmare Before Christmas, but I think there is one like that coming out, so I got confused. Yeah. So this is called Raising the Horseman, and it is the 200th anniversary of the Headless Horseman's legacy haunting a Sleepy Hollow is approaching. But Kat Van Tassel wants nothing to do with the town's superstitious celebrations. As a descendant of the original Katarina Van Tassel, Kat knows she's expected to live up to her ancestors' legacy by someday marrying her longtime boyfriend and running the prestigious family estate. But Kat dreams of life outside of Sleepy Hollow. So this is just basically the story. So 200 years after the haunting, they're going to have this big festival, and this is when every family has skeletons. Kat just happens to be headless.
Oh, I like that.
So Raising the Horseman by Serena Valentino. It's a nice quick read too, larger text, which is always kind of nice because it makes you feel like you're getting through it faster. So a fun story for the Halloween season.
Cool. She happens to be headless. I'm going to think about that one for a while. Okay. Keeping with the Halloween theme, and I know that we ordered this as the regular book. Yes. Yes, we had this discussion about this zombie book. Brains, Not Just a Zombie Snack by Stacy McAnally. And it is, I brought this because, number one, I like the title and I think the book is really fun. But this is one of our wonder books they go out so fast you can hardly keep them in stock. But this is just but it's a fun one, and the wonder books you can listen to and read along. But this actually, you learn something in here about brains. So, I mean, you know, if the zombie doesn't have your brain as a snack, you can certainly learn about different brains. And on the inside, it shows the different animal brains, the actual sizes and stuff. Oh, and there's a human, so hopefully my brain is somewhere in that size.
Okay.
I don't want it to be like the size of this cat or mouse.
Brain.
Yeah, they got. So you're actually learning.
Beagle brain, that looks pretty accurate.
Yeah, beagle. How about a sperm whale? Look, or the African elephant. They're huge.
Yeah.
So this is fun. This is, we're running out of time already. Are we going to read our story? So anyway, Brains, Not Just a Zombie Snack. A fun one for the season. Do you want, should we?
We want to read a book?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? Sure.
Do you want?
Yeah, let's do it.
Or we can save it for the next one?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, go ahead. Do one more story then.
Okay.
We'll save we have a story we want to read you, but we'll save it for the next.
This is a new one by James Patterson because, you know, he has a book out every other week. And he wrote this with Emily Raymond. This is called The Girl in the Castle. So this, I think, sounds like a lot of fun. It's a thrilling novel about a teen caught between two worlds and the truths that could set her free. So there's this one character that lives in 1347, Hannah Dory, and she's in her village starving to death in a brutal winter. And then she somehow ends up in the modern world as Hannah Doe. And of course, and she's saying how, or it's she keeps saying how she's in this world starving, or her sister's starving or something. And of course, people all think that she's crazy, so she ends up like in the psych ward. And she's like, no, I actually am this person. So she goes back and forth between being in this day and then, 1347, hundreds of years ago. And but then the psych student, Jordan, he starts to believe her. And so it goes back and forth between being, and then it even shows like her her doctor's reports and stuff as they're like interviewing her and stuff. So I think it sounds like fun. It
does sound like fun.
Yeah. So, and the truths that could set her free or trap her here forever.
Oh.
So pretty cool.
Okay.
The Girl in the Castle.
All right, we're at the end of our time, so thank you for watching Book Buzz, and we'll see you next time. But in the meantime, say trick or treat.
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. A
Yay,
now,
there you
has
go.
this been in that bucket since last year?
Oh, we've been known to do that. No, I want you to know that is actually fresh stuff. It is.
Fresh Tootsie Pop?
It
How
is
many
fresh.
licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Oh, well, you can find out and let us know.
Okay.
We'll wait with bated breath and suspense. All right, till next time.
Till next time.
You've got a fresh Tootsie Roll Pop.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Thank you, Miss
We're
Linda.
good. Good to go. Amen. Thumbs up for that.